Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, Jeff, the motor's out. Here it is. We have a couple problems actually. I kind of thought we would have. You have a lot of corrosion in your water jacket, as you can see by this muck here. That's because back in the day they didn't use antifreeze, they used alcohol. That's a real common problem with them. And what that does is you have problems with the side water jacket plate where the bottom bolts are breaking out, as you can see right here. Here's some of them that snapped. On the average, the ones I've done, you can break 8, 10, 12, 14 of them. It just depends how corroded the inside of the motor is. But from what you can see here, it's pretty corroded. And here's the cylinder head. It's a sign of corrosion. These core plugs here on the side of the head is where your water passes through your cylinder head. And here's one of the plugs, and it's paper thin. And that's because of corrosion inside the engine itself. So, but the inside of the motor itself is in really nice condition. I'll show you pictures of the valves and the pistons and the cylinder walls. I'll take some pictures of these pistons.
Definitely was just redone.
Yeah, it's in really nice shape. There's no ridge.
See how clean it is. The bores are clean.
There's no ridge on top of carbon, which tells me somebody had it apart maybe 30, 35 years ago and put rings in it, stuff like that.
And it has no miles on it.
Yeah, I don't think there's hardly any miles on it.
You can see the valve train's all clean.
The valve train's real clean down in here. And you can tell, you can see the green on the nuts, that when they painted this, they had this cover off. That's why there's paint on these nuts, because from the factory it wouldn't be like that.
Okay, so guys, what's the next step? And
well, the next step is to get that side plate off, see how rotted it is, see how many bolts are broke. And then I'd like to take the pan down and just make sure everything's thoroughly clean inside. Make sure there's no sludge, dirt, and screen, all that kind of stuff. Like I said, we have fantastic oil pressure. We had 55, 60 pounds.
right.
Which tells me internally it's in good shape.
I want to send the head out and have it cleaned. Have
Okay.
it, you know,
Boiled out.
boiled out, Magnaflux, make sure there's no cracks in it.
Right.
So everything when it goes back together again.
They'll be all aligned, and we'll be putting new seals in. We'll be doing everything. We're going to make sure all surfaces are completely flat. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Okay, great. So what we have here is really good news. While we have some work to do, our internal inspection of the engine is everything is looking real good. Is that what I understand?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Good. Let's go over to the transmission here.
It has its normal front leak. There's a gasket behind this plate here, which is normal for the age. That's what this is from. So we'll clean it all up. I'll take the stuff off here, and we'll replace whatever seals or gaskets we need. I'll take the clutch apart, see how it looks, and then we'll figure out what parts we need to start reassembling.
Great.
In the meantime, I'll get everything detailed here, seeing the engines out here, so it's nice and wide open.
Good. What's our next step with our woodwork, Jim, and what are we going to do there?
I have to get the woodman here. Last time I talked to him, he said that he was going to notch this back in here so he can save some of the original wood, so he doesn't have to go all the way back into here.
Right.
So, and I think his idea was so it will hide under the seat.
Great.
So
I see we have the back off. Tim's got it off, so we're going to go ahead and start doing the woodwork and getting this part together. And of course, we'll do the best, but it's all cleaned off now and set to go and ready to move along. This obviously, Jeff, as we've talked, it's going to be a big project and call for a little bit of guesswork, and but we think Shep Waddell, the woodman, is doing a great job, and with his background should be able to do an excellent job. So that's the update for today. Do appreciate, I know we've sent along a couple of invoices and of course applied the labor that you've done, and let us know, and please give Jim or Tim or myself a call if you have any questions, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon. We're moving along. Thanks.